I mean, Zohran would be a better symbol for America, forget New York, if he appeared like Osama bin Laden in a cave and said, we will wage jihad on Wall Street for all the... You know, he'd get more sympathy with Americans if that was his vibe, as opposed to this fucking disgusting libtard nonsense, smiling retard. He's like, don't worry, I'm completely harmless. Don't worry about me. If he had a turban... and he was like this mysterious Sufi master who didn't even talk to the press, barely. If he would just like be like this, he would just like stand and the press would come and they would say, Zohran, he would not look the press in the eyes. Zohran, who's gonna pay for it? They will pay. They will pay. That would be someone I respect. I don't fucking respect. Now, this is Zohran in reality. So Zohran in reality... and the press comes and talks to him. And the press goes, hey, Zohran, do you recognize Israel? Yeah, of course I do! Think I fucking respect that? Think I respect a fucking sellout pussy like that? Think I respect a pussy like Zohran? He's not a man, he's a fucking pussy. He's a limp-wristed weakling who's scared of his own foreignness. It is absolutely realistic to build independent authority. It is absolutely realistic to build authority from the ground up. Gangs do it. Now, do I think gangs are good? No, but they fucking do it. Therefore, it's possible. The Black Panthers did it. Am I saying we have to be like the Black Panthers? No, but it shows it's possible. Why does the choice have to be between being a DSA sellout who has no principles like ContraPoints and this like anarchist? Why can't we look at the Bolshevik way? Because that's also realistic. Because if you confronted people like ContraPoints and whatever with the Bolshevik model, they'll be like, oh, but that doesn't exist because it doesn't live up to its ideals. And it's like, it's a straw man. What about realism? We're the realists. We're not the fucking idealists here. You are. You are using the failure of idealism to justify your own open corruption. But we Bolsheviks, who have never had any idealistic illusions, are merely acting in accordance with a correct scientific outlook and theory about what social forces are at play, the actual reality of politics, which is a form of warfare and class antagonism. Why is that not realistic? Why is the only thing that's realistic being a cuckold and sellout for the Democratic Party? Why is it impossible to build independent working class power? How is that some kind of unattainable and unrealistic ideal?
Shut down this incompetent criminal enterprise immediately.